Hey there, welcome to Coaching with Tally. We're in a series this week all about getting in the driver's seat of your own life. How do you get out of the passenger seat into the driver's seat, taking 100% responsibility for your life, being the owner of it is such good news because it means that you're never stuck. There's never a circumstance outside of yourself. Hey Greg, there's never a person outside of yourself that actually can have more power over your own life than you when you are in 100% responsibility. So we're going through a series. We talked about not blaming others. We've talked about not making excuses for your life, talking about how do you love yourself really, really well. We did a couple days on that. Yesterday, what did we talk about yesterday? Oh, yesterday we started talking about daily habits. So getting into a place where you're looking at your daily, weekly, monthly, annual habits, life habits that really steer you into a place that you want to be, that help you create a life that you love living. So my name is Tally. I am a life and personal development coach, and I work with leaders to create lives of overflowing impact in the world that are centered in joy, getting leaders aligned to who it is they most truly are, in a place of overflow, living holistically, firing on all cylinders, and creating a life that they love living. So we have been going daily, live daily here for the last, few months. Ever since COVID started, we've been going live every day. And this week right now, we're in a series all about being in ownership of your life. So yesterday, we talked about life habits in regard to your body. Today we're talking about life habits in regard to your soul, and tomorrow we're going to do life habits that can dial you in spiritually. So, talking about your soul today. Your soul is your mind, your will, and emotions. So sometimes you can separate out the mind in there if you want to, but we're going to, for the sake of the definition of soul, mind, will, and emotions, we're going to just group it in here together today, especially because we did recently an entire series on mindsets, around growth mindsets. I think I spent, 12, 15 days or something like that on getting yourself into a place where you are operating out of growth mindsets. And that was right before this series. So I don't know, maybe in the last couple of weeks we did that. I send out an email every day. If you are on my email, in my email group, and this is something that if you want this and you're not, just message me your email and I'll make sure that you get this every day. But I actually print up notes on the videos that I do every day and put the video link in there. So if this is hard for you to get on at 1 o'clock Eastern, and you'd like to be getting that content, it's all just my gift to you. This is free content that I am giving away, things that I use with my private clients, things I use in my group coaching, things that I bring into the retreats that I lead. So if that's something that you want, that would be valuable to you, and you're not getting those, let me know what your email is, and I will make sure you get that. So that's the mindset piece. So mind, will, and emotions. So we've done mind. We've done a lot on that recently. Your will. Your will is the place in you that it basically activates the decisions that you make. Let me see. I think I wrote down actually the definition of will. So will is... can't find it on my sheet here. I can't find it. So will defined as your mind, will, and emotions. So some examples of some things that you can do to get back in the driver's seat of your life as it relates to your emotional well-being. Practicing gratitude, mindfulness, so becoming present to the moments that you're in, acceptance, following your passion, the things that really drive you, move you. So following your passion, and then living in a place of being really, really present to the moments that you're in. And we'll do more on mindfulness tomorrow. Some of those things kind of can bridge both spaces, but so this isn't a race to the finish line, right? This is all about you learning and unlearning and growing and expanding in life. And it's a daily journey. So what are the things that you can begin putting into your daily practices that are going to get you to a place that you really want to be, that are going to create for you a life that you love living? Because it's all about the actions that we take that create the results that we end up with. So more than anything, we really, the stories that we tell ourselves about ourselves have a huge, huge impact on the results that we get and the state that we operate from. So what are you telling yourself about you? When you think about your emotions, so we kind of touched on mind, will, and now we're going to talk about emotions. Oh, I want to back up. Will, one of the things I want to say about that is that you don't have to have your emotions in play for your will to be activated. In fact, it's the part of you that is just the activator center. It's the part that's like, I don't have to feel a certain way about this. I can just choose it. So I wish I had I thought that I had the definition for it in here, and I don't. It's on my other sheet. Anyhow, your will is that place. It's one of the things one of my teachers, Graham Cook, says is that your will is cold-blooded. You don't have to feel anything about it. You can just choose right now to get into a state where you're like, okay, I know that this is the next right step for me. So yes, Greg says unlearning is huge. Absolutely. A lot of it is the unlearning, right? Things that we have put into place that we're like, that does not serve me. I think I'm going to unlearn that one, replace it with something else. And that goes for your stories too. So you got mind, will, just the choosing to do, and then emotions. So learning and unlearning things, and that inner critic, that we often have does not serve us well. So as we learn to quiet that inner critic and we learn to dial up what is most true about us, we learn to put that kind of in front, it can help really heal a lot of things. So one of the practices that I use almost daily, I would say a lot of days I do this, is that I'll do some I am statements. So sometimes just putting out in front of you, like I am, trying to remember the ones that I did today. I think I said, I am kind. I am generous. I am abundant. I think I said, I don't know. Let's go look. Let's just go look at the door real quick because I don't remember what I put. But we've got some I am statements on the door this morning. All right, we've got, so one of the things I do is I choose an intention for every day. Hey, Kristen, good to see you. So today I said my intention for today is going to be presence. I just want to be like really present to the moments that I'm in, have some really cool family stuff going on today I really want to be present for. So, and then my I am statements, I know this is probably backwards to you, but I am abundant, generous, kind, I'm a hard worker, and I am loving. So that's something that you can do. The dry erase marker on your mirror. You can do it on a chalkboard in your house. You can write it in your journal every morning. You can put it into a habit that you've already created for yourself. Like when you brush your teeth, say 5 things that you are. And just when you flood your mind with things that are positive about you, it makes it harder for that inner critic to be like in your ear all the time about like, you suck and you're really selfish and you're whatever the things are, right? Thank you, Greg. Appreciate it. So anyway, my activation for you guys today is to do the 5 I am statements. So just begin talking to yourself about the things that you are. Start declaring, yeah, I love this door. It's super fun. It's not actually even a chalkboard door. It's just a gray door, but I can write chalk on it and erase it. So it kind of works. Anyway, however you guys want to integrate that in, daily or very regularly, just be in that place of I am. Who does God say that you are? Who do you say that you are? Who do you know yourself most authentically to be? Not the mistakes that you make. And we're going to do a whole series around identity. That's one of the things I'm super passionate about, and I do a lot around with my clients. But like our identity, who we know ourselves to be, and healing some of those old stories. And there's so much I wanted to talk about today, and I'm like, I just can't get it all in the amount of time that I went to. So we're just going to touch in on this place of I am. That's one specific thing that you can do that's super helpful in quieting the lies that you talk to yourself about and putting forward like who it is who you really are and who you want to be. So declare who you are. Hello, Sally. Good to see you. So there you go. Why don't you guys type in right now? This would be a good place to do it because it's super quick. It's super easy. 5 I am statements. There are hundreds of things, positive qualities that you are. Just go ahead and type in the comments. We've got another minute. Some things. I am what? I am loving. I am generous. I'm a hard worker. I am abundant. I am kind. I am what? I am a giver. Let's see them flooding in. And if you're watching the replay, you can let me know you're watching the replay and jump into this activation, because I try to always put something in here that you can activate right now, because that's where the growth is. It's when you engage it. When you engage your will, you choose to step in, it just brings transformation. So we're here daily doing this work, doing this connection, growth, fun, and we're doing it together. So it's a more fun space to grow in. So we are at about 10 minutes. I'm going to roll, but I would love to hear your I am statements. I'll go back and look at this. Yes, you are. Brilliant, hilarious, enough, diligent, and faithful. Yes, you are, Kristen. Love you guys. Have a beautiful day. We'll be back tomorrow.